Hi, I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Cedric.
And we're here on behalf of Franklin Sports to help you take your Franklin Sports NHL steel cage hockey goal
From this to this.
Cedric and I will guide you through the setup process and provide you with some pro tips along the way. So let's get started.
Now, before we begin, please check your part list and be sure everything is accounted for. In the event that the product you have purchased has missing or damaged parts, please contact our service team.
Along the way, you'll use the tools provided to assemble the product.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started with step 1, section A. We're going to need parts A, B, C, both of them, and D, E, and F. Now, these parts will be used to assemble the bottom backside of our cage.
Here's a pro tip. We recommend removing all of the black plastic caps from your parts using a pair of pliers to make assembly easier.
First, you'll need to orient your poles with the welded loops facing upwards. You're going to go ahead and connect pole A to C on the left and then connect B to C on the right. Go ahead and connect D to F and then connect E to the other side of F as well.
Once you have all these put together, you're going to connect E to C on the right side and then D to the other C on the left. You should have a back of goal area that looks like this. Now that we have the back frame put together, let's move on to step 1, section B. For this step, you're going to need poles G, H, I, and J. These are really easy to locate because they are all the red poles that are inside the box.
You'll notice that there's foam wrapped around your poles H and G. You're going to need these later, so please keep them close by. Alright, you're going to go ahead and take the bottom of H and connect it to B. And then you're going to do the same thing by connecting G to A on the other side. Next, take part J and place it on the top of H, and then take I and put it on the top of G. Your frame should end up looking like this.
Here's a pro tip. Just to get yourself oriented, make sure that this logo is located on your left side. Let's finish up step 1 with section C. For this, you're going to need parts K, L, M, and N. We recommend to put parts K, L, and M together first. Then finish up by putting N on F.
Pole K will go on the left, attached to the backside of I, and M will attach to the backside of J. Your finished frame should look like this.
Now let's start with step 2. Remember that foam from earlier? We need both of those for this step. You will need to take this foam, also known as part R, and wrap it around part N on the back side of the goal.
Then you're going to take part S and wrap it around on the back side of your goal. And at this point, it should look like this.
Now it's time for step 3. You're going to need 2 ropes and the net. There should be 2 ropes inside each set.
We will need to take the net and position it on the goal frame so that the color tape matches. The red will be in the 2 corners at the top, and the green will be the center tab at the top of the frame, and then the blue tabs will be at the bottom corners in the front of the frame. Now, starting at the top center of the goal, go ahead and weave 1 rope tie through the net and the welded loops. Once complete with one side, start again at the top center using the second rope tie and work your way in the opposite direction. You will end up tying the rope at the back at the bottom center of the goal.
It's time for step 4 and we're almost finished. You're going to need to position the skate guard under one side of the goal with the logo side down.
Then, working from the inside, starting on one side of the goal, begin lacing the bottom of the skate guard to the welded loops on the goal base.
Next, you will tightly pull the skate guard up around the outside of the goal so that it's fully wrapped around the goal base. You will weave this part through the netting. You will do this all the way around from one side to the other until complete. This is it, guys, the finishing touch, step 5.
Now take part T and place it on the bottom of parts G and H, and then you're done. Please note, if you plan on playing on ice, there are screws that are included. You can screw them in before inserting the plastic caps. Follow these steps
And pro tips.
and everyone will be enjoying their Franklin Sports NHL steel cage hockey goal in no time.